back to The Walking Dead with the star for help.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I love that.
I can't I can't
It is
I
so
can't
stupid.
I I'm sorry. I need to be honest. Season one is like good, but the models just don't. The models just look janky at some parts. It's especially odd when you have the season one models next to the 400 days models because they look a bit more detailed.
Yeah, the especially after the game was released on Definitive Edition,
Yeah,
because like it looks more high resolution, but not more high quality. It's really funny.
did you know that this title like card originally had like a lot of the other characters in it because they didn't want to spoil who fucking died? Like they had Duck on the train, and he was just standing up so people didn't know that he died.
Really,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Um, why? I think I mentioned this last stream. Why is Lee's beard just poking out? My God, that's nasty. This
It
is
looks
like
like
the
his beard is made out of like
this is the
magic
best.
markers.
This is the best one. No, actually, this is the best one. I like this artwork. It's nice.
Yeah, 400 days looks really good.
The concept art for the games are honestly like pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just hope the audio balancing is good enough. Anyone come
Lee,
for me?
what's wrong?
The electric fence came on. Some people started attacking from the woods.
Can you hear it well?
And we got trapped between
Yep.
them and the fence.
Holy shit, are you okay?
Every time I
heard
see
Mark
someone
yelling.
like
Thought y'all were giving me the all
watch this
clear.
scene,
Man,
they
I
just are like,
strong.
"Well, what do you
Oh,
think? He
my
got
Lord.
shot with a
What
fucking
happened to you,
arrow."
sweetheart?
It was those bastards in the woods, Mama.
Yeah, I'll be alright once it's out. But God damn, it hurts.
Hey, y'all.
Mark, oh my God, what happened?
He got shot with an arrow.
Christ, are you gonna be
Thank
okay?
you.
I'm fine. I should just pull it out.
Oh no, honey, come on. Brenda's got you. Come on inside now. We'll have you all sorted out. Well, you must be the
What
veterinarian.
kind of shit is this?
We ran into some people on the way up here.
My God, it's literally the best
I
character.
think it was them that attacked us.
They gave us a lot of problems in the beginning. Killed a bunch of our farmhands. We were able to get them to stop by making a deal.
What you knew about these people?
Food for protection. Not like we had much of a choice, but they did stop hassling us.
God damn it. Carly said this place was locked down tight.
I mean, it's not the safest fence, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I probably should have pressed that one.
Look, I'm sorry, Lee. If I had any inkling they were going to give you guys trouble, well, we would have gone out there with you. Listen, we may have had an agreement with those people, but we will not stand for this.
I kind of wish they had an option for you to like tell them about like how like the
You know
electric
where these
fence
assholes
explanation
are?
just made no
They're
sense
hard
because
to
it would
pin
make Lee
down,
seem a bit
but I
smarter.
think I know where at least one of
Yeah.
the camps are. When you're ready to go scope out that bandit camp, come
Honestly,
find us.
for like how much
Man,
this
are you
development this
serious?
episode
This
changed,
place
it's
isn't safe.
still
We
like
can't
remarkably
stay here.
good.
Not safe.
Oh yeah.
This place is a hell of a lot safer than that motor inn.
I
And
feel
what-
like it
think all of us
it
and our guns
really
can
helps that
handle
it's
a
like
couple of
this
punks with bows and
standalone
arrows.
story within the
What we need to do
larger
is find a way to
overarching
get our
story
whole
for the
group out
show.
here to
Like
stay.
it completes itself, I guess,
Yeah.
by the end.
Pull your jets
Whereas the
there,
others like
Rambo.
building up
It's a
to
nice
shit,
deal.
especially
Do
episode
anything
4.
to
It's
get
like,
us thrown out before we eat.
This episode could have been actually bad because there's one thing that was deleted where like potentially the teacher.
Well,
Wait, hold on.
that's easy. I got charm coming out of my ass.
Yeah, that's real charming, Dad.
There's been in Carmel.
Since
But
Carly and
one
Ben
of the
ate
things
some
they
of the
like
food
cut
on
out of the
the way to
episode
get
was
us,
you
she
could like
volunteered to stay
walk
behind and
into
watch
the
the
barn
motor
and
inn
see the
until we get
teacher with
back.
his leg cut off, and there was an entire sequence where you had to like sabotage the dinner. But you
Hey,
don't
kid,
just tell them
look
that
what
they're
Lee
eating
got
human
working
meat.
for
You
you.
have to like say like, "Oh, Clementine needs a little bit of salt on her
love
meat.
swings,
You
just
can
like
you
at
can
my
you handle her
treehouse.
silver, Lily?"
Come on, Doc. Thanks, Lee. You're the best. Yeah.
yeah. Love Duck. What a guy.
You mentioned Duck, and I just got reminded of the like Road to Survivor, like Duck armored. For nobody who has context to that, there's this mobile game called The Walking Dead Road to Survival, and in it they have some of the Telltale characters. but there are like some funny variants where it's like, oh hey, what if we gave this character fucking armor? And there's
Yeah,
this
it's
one with
so
Clementine post season 4 where she has the crutches. They have like barbed wire around them, and it's just like, why? She's an amputee.
You like the swing?
Yeah, it's fun. Thanks for fixing
MPTs can be
Will
awesome
you
too.
push me on
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Sure. Happy to push you on the swing. Mind if Clementine takes a turn?
All right, Duck. Let Clementine have a try for a bit.
Okay.
I will say, I think this track is whoa, that was a cool jump. That's what I would do when I would swing as a kid. I would just try to like go as high as possible so I could just jump off.
What do you think of the dairy?
It's pretty.
It's amazing you're still alive after all these years.
Oh, I'm noticing the animations, and Clementine's hand is clipping through the rope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure when.
Gotta give some hope. It's for a character arc, so in episode 4 I can say, hey Clementine, I don't think things are gonna go well.
Yeah, me too. Don't worry. We're safe here now.
As long as the bad people don't get me too, right?
I won't let what happened to Mark happen to you.
Promise?
I promise. How you holding
I
up,
promise.
Clementine?
I'm okay, I guess. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm just a little worried about Mark.
Is Mark going to be okay?
You got lucky out there. Could have been a lot worse.
Are you going to find the people
I want
who
something
hurt
funny to
Mark?
happen, so I have
We have
something
to
to
make
say,
sure
because
they
it's
don't
just,
hurt anyone
it's
else.
like quiet, because there's like
Careful.
nothing funny
I
happening.
want you to stay lucky
Yeah.
too.
Ever since I met you, I've had good luck, so don't worry.
Okay.
I don't think that's truly.
Yeah.
All right, Clem. That's enough for now.
The only good luck is that you're not in prison.
Of course. It's all
I mean,
yours.
yeah.
I mean,
That is pretty lucky to be fair.
Don't
Yeah.
pop a gasket.
Have you seen those theories where like it's like the entire Walking Dead is just a dream Clementine had, Lee's just still in prison? Let's talk to Kenny.
Gotta love Kenny.
There's this invisible wall preventing me from getting hit by Duck. I like how there's
What?
like there's
Why
like
is he going all the way around?
it's a very specific spot that you can talk to.
Hope Mark is okay in there.
Whoa! That. I like it how like sometimes you just examine something. You're like, gee, I hope everything's okay there.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's
Yes,
like no,
walk
you
around.
you can't press the button and then talk. You have to go around. No,
Yeah.
like, but talk to Kenny. What?
Normally, you know, games would just like you click on it and then it just cuts to a cutscene. This game's like, no, you need to walk there. Continuity needs to be kept at all times.
At least we decide to make this a more long-term solution. Except for those people in the woods. Seems pretty safe.
Good to know. Keep your ears open for anything else that might help us.
I guess Lily isn't too thrilled about being here.
I could give two shits about what Lily wants. Duck and Katya need food.
So I've
I'm not about to
I've
sit
been
around
joining
that
this.
motoring
I
and
joined this
watch 'em
Walking
go
Dead
hungry.
server like
You're with
recently.
me,
It's like
right?
it's kind of like just a like a
Yeah.
it's like a private server between friends, and on the server
Right.
we just make fun of people who like praise Kenny as this all powerful being, and most of the posts are just posts of like people being like, who was the better leader, Kenny or Lily?
How'd you get here okay?
No, it wasn't easy. Duck didn't
Yeah.
look so good on the walk over.
Honestly, I like Kenny as a character, but it is funny like the way people idolize him or just like hate him. It just
Duck and
there's a
Clementine
lot of
deserve a
nuance that's
better
kind of
life
lost
than
out in
starving
some
to
like
death at some
places.
crappy motel.
Oh yeah.
How you holding up?
Honestly,
Home
I think
feed us,
Kenny is
Lee.
like the funniest
Soon.
character in The
On
Walking
way
Dead.
over here, I was getting dizzy, hands shaking, cold sweats. Thought I was gonna pass out.
They've got food here.
Yeah, but I'm not just talking about one meal, you know?
I'm gonna go have a look around.
Don't wait too long to help scope out that bandit camp. It'd be a good opportunity to find out a bit more about the St. John's and their relationship with those bandits or whatever.
Right. I'll see what I can find out.
So they canceled that Walking Dead Among Us game they were gonna do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they got low engagement on their first few weeks.
How you feeling, Lee?
Huh.
I'm really sorry.
I think they got like 2 comic skins in the game, which is Rick and Princess. I don't know if like do you know who Princess is?
No.
She's like I think she was a character introduced really late into the comics, so I'm pretty sure she would have been introduced like season 10 or like 11.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Where the fuck are these people in the woods?
We don't know.
They're in the
I think some of them used
woods.
to work at the big box up the way.
Save lots.
Yeah. Anyway, they're nutty as all hell and get mad when they're hungry.
So are you ready to head out there and find their camp?
No, I don't know why I went up
Just
here.
need to check on a few things before we head out.
Sure, that's
I just saw a button in my brain. I'm like,
Things
ooh,
are
want to go
rough,
there.
Luke. Just come find us when you're ready.
I'll do that.
Oh, I want to look at the mailbox first.
No mail
Everything
coming in
needs to
or
be
out
looked
these
at.
days. At least they don't
No
have to
stone
worry about
unturned.
mail collectors anymore.
Yeah, silver linings. That's right, Lee.
Silver linings.
The world may have
Gas
ended,
keeps the generators going,
but
and the
no
generators
mail
keep the
anymore.
fence going.
Excellent analysis, Lee.
Doesn't look very
Master
safe,
words.
but guess that's the point.
I love that there's a little cutscene
Oh
for
yeah.
just walking there because you need to change. It's the game loading, just changing the setting. It's funny.
Yeah, they don't do that much. They didn't do it that much after this game.
These might work as adequate cover for
Well, yeah,
mines.
because because their games actually got a lot.
More linear.
Yeah, and not only that, they had more budget to work with, so they didn't have
Not
to
enough
cut
room
some
in the house
corners
for
like
all of
that.
us. I guess a few of us could
Yeah.
camp out here in shifts.
Oh, speaking of Telltale, do you remember who Dom the Bomb is?
I recognize that name.
Oh yeah, he's the guy I sent you those memes of where he's crying over Clementine's death.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, wait, he's also the guy who screamed when she turned out to be alive.
We're gonna need to learn.
So like recently, like so for like the past year or so, he's been posted like new Telltale update on the next game coming out, and he just puts Clementine in all the thumbnails, even though he's not gonna. They're not doing a Walking Dead season 5. And then like randomly in one of his recent videos, he just like randomly just went on to a rant about the Tilly Walden books, and then was just like, "Man, I want an HBO Walking Dead Telltale series."
Doesn't offer
Oh
much
my
in the way
God,
of
no.
protection.
And then his most recent video, I think he posted a few days ago, was like a video talking about like, hey, I don't have much hope. The Wolf Among Us has been announced 2 years ago. We have no update.
Lee, oh my God, I'm so glad.
So
you two
so
got
even
killed out
the
there.
most pure
Do you
Telltale
think
fans
Mark
are
will be
losing hope.
okay?
Wish I knew.
That's
That boy's in
sad.
good hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too
Honestly,
bad.
like I honestly I hope that they do. I hope the game
you want
comes out,
Venus
but I
to this
just hope
place?
they're like actually learning their lessons, even though they're not the same people.
How do you
Yeah.
feel about
I feel like people see like the new Telltale and they just
change
think
the
like
scenery.
it's the same Telltale when it's really not.
I don't know. If we just stayed where we were,
'Cause, like,
then Mark
I
wouldn't
was-
have ended up
Especially
with
when
an
like
arrow in his
working
shoulder.
on something like The Wolf Among Us that like came out so long ago. It's like
talk to you in private
entirely
for a second?
different group of people.
Oh yeah, well the thing is they got the developers for that are AdHub, which are
It's been
comprised
3
of
months.
former Telltale
Dad
employees.
still treats me like I'm some kind of asshole.
The thing
Well,
is
don't
though,
expect
like
that
it
to
seems like
change.
Telltale is taking
It's
more of
just
a
how it
publisher
is.
role and not a developer role anymore. And
Right.
um like
Treat you
it just
that,
it just
Look, my
it
dad
feels
can be
weird
an
seeing a lot of
ass
people
sometimes,
saying
I
like
know
it's
that.
it's
He's
like
not a bad
Telltale's
guy.
big comeback with the
He's just-
expanse, and it's
he's got a
not
lot
bad.
of
It's a
pain.
Deck 9 game.
He's been through so much and lost pretty much everything.
I still need
And
to
it's
go
hardened
through
him,
like
you
the Life
know?
is Strange games
Yeah, he's
because
bitter and
like
hateful, but that's
Deck
all
9
just to
did
protect
Before the
himself
Storm and True Colors.
and me.
I've heard like
All he's got left
very
in the
mixed
world
things
is
about
me.
those games.
And that goes both ways.
Well,
So
I
yeah, he's probably gonna
am of
keep treating you
the
like
opinion
crap,
that
that's just
Before the
because he
Storm's
still has
better than
one
Life
thing
is
left to
Strange
care
1.
about.
So
So don't judge him.
I
you can do what
Don't
you
judge
will.
me for sticking
I think
by
my
him.
I think
He's my
like
dad.
I have like
And I love
friends
him.
who like think that Before the Storm is worse than the first game. I still want to like see it for myself. I played one episode of Life is Strange and I was just like,
Dad's right.
this is
Let's
what people
just
like.
Wait for dinner. And then if Mark
Like,
is feeling up to it,
I mean, I don't know if people like it,
don't
that's
push our
good.
luck
It's just
here.
sort of like it just kind of felt like it didn't really entice me that much.
Take it you and Kenny didn't exactly make up on the way here.
I tried
Oh
seeing
yeah,
things
if you're
from
not
his
into
point of
like
view,
slice
having
of
a
life.
wife and kid
Oh
and
no, I'm
everything,
totally into slice
but
of life. The
gambling with your
problem
family's
is they
life is
just
pretty stupid
it
if you
feels
ask
like
me.
it should be like the start of a
Hey,
story, and it
thanks
just
for
kind of
backing me up
feels like
this morning at
random
the
stuff
motel.
happening.
I
Well,
know I
there's
came
like the
down on
time
you
travel
guys
stuff
pretty
too.
hard, but you do agree
Well,
with me
yeah, that is
running
kind of
things
the
right.
game. It's a lot of random shit that is removed from the main like
You're a good boy,
story
brother.
of
Right.
Still,
the
most
the
of
game, the
everybody's
overall
intentions
story.
are in the right place. Still, it'd be best for all of us if you two could try to work together once in a while. Hey, I'm gonna go check things out.
Just don't get too nosy. These kinds of people are usually
I,
pretty.
I just
protective of
realized
their
something.
privacy.
Like,
Yeah, and we
whenever
don't
like
need
you
poking
exhaust all
your
the
nose
dialogue
where it
options,
don't
then you try to
belong
talk
and
again to the
getting us
character,
thrown out in our
and then it
asses.
cuts back to I'm gonna have a look around. It's literally the same energy as those Sonic dubs, where they like try to like they think something's gonna happen, but then the characters just start running away, and they're like, "Oh, bye."
Yeah, it's so funny. Like, imagine someone just standing right in front of you and saying, "I'm gonna have a look around. I'm gonna have a look around. I'm gonna have a look around."
Pointy.
Pointy.
It's not actually that pointy.
Does he know? Did you see his mouth was just moving while he was his mouth was like just randomly
It'd be a good
moving before they were
opportunity to
even
find
saying
out a bit more
anything.
about what we're up against. Let's do it.
I'll stay here and hold down the fort.
Remember, we're just doing reconnaissance for now. No use getting ourselves killed.
Are you going now?
Yeah, I'll be back soon, Clementine.
Please be lucky.
I will.
Just think, in about 10 years, she abandons a child.
Yeah,
See anything?
so it's fine if you do it now.
Yeah. That's not what I was going for.
It's gotta be close.
I think during this scene, if when you're like moving forward, like you could see like a little jump cut where Lee just it looks like Lee teleports.
I never noticed that.
I might be wrong, but it kind of looks like that, but like
Oh shit, you found it?
it looks like they're shiny when they're like covered by shadows, like when the light's on them.
Yeah, I always thought the entire set piece looked weird in the original game. It looks even more weird with the what's it called? Something black.
The graphic black.
Graphic black. Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't teleporting, but it just looked like he walked really fast.
Looks empty.
Watch my back, Lee. I'm gonna check out the tent. Clear. This camp's too small. It can't be their main base.
That's what I was thinking.
Take a look around anyway.
I honestly like the really ominous tracks in the Telltale's Walking Dead games. They're just a really like cool vibe, and, like tense, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm just trying to like say like I love like how like the music just like varies, because it's like you have some really epic tracks, you have some very somber tracks, you just have some
Yeah,
very
these
like.
ones are like very unnerving. I always, when I'm listening to them, I'm always on edge.
Did I ever show you the unused track for episode 5 of season 2?
Nothing but few.
I think so. I think I
Yeah.
remember you sending me that.
Yeah, the original episode title was called Better to Sleep, and the track just had like, it was just like very like menacing. It has, you can hear like children laughing in it, and it just has like this creepy vibe.
What's in the
Yeah, I think I
boxes?
remember
Hopefully
that.
save lots.
The first few
Hey, I'm
days,
gonna
I
need
know
to
folks to gather
leave
some
for like
save lots
5
around
minutes. I'll be
here.
right back.
All right, sure thing.
Anything worth taking?
Not unless you need a bunch of empty cans.
I'll pass.
All right, nothing happening. So I guess this is now the Thayne soapbox, which is normally my podcast, cause normally my stream normally my stream because this is like my stream, of course. Man, it's been a long time since I've streamed. I need to get back into this vibe. I'm gonna look around. Soup Express. Right. But this is a learning experience. Something I've been meaning. I need to like start put in. I need to like ready for like these kinds of things when I'm like put a like stream is paused.
I have returned. Hello.
This entire period has made me realize that I need to start doing those things that like good streamers do and put those like the stream is busy right now. Wait a few minutes for things to get back to normal, whatever it's like called.
Right. The waiting screen, yeah.
Yeah.
Be right back and stuff. I always think of doing that for my own channel too, but then I
Just
forget, so.
Also, interesting thing. So there's a bunch of boxes called save lots, and the bandits in the game are like usually referred to as the save lot bandits, and
Probably
I,
food we've
the
been
boxes
giving
say save lot or save lots because one of those names is an actual brand in real life. Oh, it's save lots. I'm pretty sure. Something I actually really like about season one that nobody really talks about is that there's a it's not like a lot, but like there's a lot of like parts where like they kind of reference real life organization. Well, I mean, there's a few parts where they reference real life organizations. They kind of change the name. It's kind of similar to like what Into the Spider Verse does. Like instead of FedEx, it's RedX, and like
Nothing.
if you look at like one of the calendars, the months of November and December are combined. But like for example, they reference the Federal Reserve Services, and there's like a bunch of there's some sections in episodes 3 and episodes 4 where you can see like barricades they set up or like cars they have around where they were trying to like direct civilians to like the cities.
What do you find?
A video game.
That's cool.
Yeah, and
I never noticed.
the last time they actually appear, I'm pretty sure, is
Battery's
episode
dead.
4 of season
Oh,
2.
good.
But in that case, it was
What else they
only
got
in
over
the
here?
like
Let's see if we can find
shitty
anything
Telltale
useful and
collection,
get a
which
move
isn't
on.
this one.
I see you handled that gun I lent you pretty well. You a hunter?
No, but Lily keeps us all on a regular training schedule.
Lily, huh? Sounds like she's running this democracy of yours.
All right.
Looks like they expected to be here a while.
Did I look at the shopping cart?
I'm not sure.
I guess if I didn't, it's really not that important either way. It's just sort of like, oh hey, look, I can't wait to go for the Black Friday sale. No wait, Black Friday is canceled. It's a zombie apocalypse, lol. I also really like how, like, in the Telltale games, like, the photographs are literally just, like, artwork. I know it's, like, kind of, like, it's not that, like, I guess impressive, but I just think it's, like, a nice detail. Like, I also like that in the Life is Strange game, where it's kind of like a paint.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to mention Life is Strange does that. I like it too.
Man. The hell?
Don't fucking move.
Shit!
Put your guns down. I ain't going back. You tell him Jolene ain't going back.
Hey, we had a deal. No shooting as long as we gave you food. What the fuck happened?
You had a deal with them. I ain't them. Oh, I know you.
I
I know
like-
what you are. And I know what you do.
She knows.
Steal my shit. Steal everything from me.
We're looking for the people who attacked the dairy and shot my friend.
I don't know where they are, but they ain't here. So get the fuck out of my camp.
She's lying, Lee.
Now, maybe you didn't hear me last time. When I asked you, sweet, put your damn guns down.
I'm pretty sure there weren't any, like, women a part of that raid against us. But to be, it was just men all shouting, like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, piece of shit.
All men are monsters. Take what they
This is
want
like how,
and
like,
destroy it all.
anti-SJWs
Think you
viewed
can't
feminists in
abuse a little
2016.
girl. It's all the fucking same to you.
You shot Mark, you psycho bitch.
Who's the fucking Mark? I don't know any Mark.
Hello everyone, my
You
name's
shot him at the
Markiplier.
dairy.
Fuck I did. That's them other people. These good buddies with your boyfriend here.
What?
I guess you met them. Ain't they nice?
That's
You know what?
that's a
I changed my mind.
comment.
I'm putting this arrow right through your balls. Yeah, right through. String them up on that tree. Then I'm gonna head down to that farm and shoot every goddamn person I see.
Put down the crossbow.
No, sir, I need it. I need it to kill you fuckers. Go on. Tell him, boy. Tell him what you got in mind for us.
How a bummer, dude.
God damn it!
I was gonna shoot her myself.
You straight up murdered that woman.
Hardly. She had a crossbow pointed at my forehead.
Actually, it was at your balls, but, you know, whatever makes you feel better.
It's a clean shot, though. Right through the forehead. That's good shooting right there.
That's
Still.
fucking unhinged.
That's it.
Honestly,
Going
it's
back.
after this point I kind of think that, like, this guy's dialogue just gets really weird because it's like, oh hey, you know, we're supposed to be put on an act that we're not cannibals, but then he just says stuff that sounds like the creepiest shit you hear from, like, a random
Yeah.
stranger.
A lot of writers struggle with that, with slowly building up to a character being evil.
Like, according to his actor, I'm pretty sure that, like, he may have been a murderer before the apocalypse. Which I feel like would be, like, weird, but I guess it kind of makes sense if he's more crazy than, like, the rest of his family.
Man, that was a hell of a ride, huh?
Jesus, Danny.
Alright.
You ain't getting soft on them, are ya? Not after what they did to your friend.
You're back. What happened?
Handled it, Mama.
This isn't what Terry would have wanted.
Terry.
My husband. Miss him every day.
Then screw it up for everybody then, why don't you?
Oh hey, it's the
calm
Lily
down,
Poynton
princess.
animation
I'll do it
from
myself.
the, like, To Be Continued and the earlier.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how I noticed that. I think just one day I just, like, looked, like, at, like, one of the, like, I watched gameplay footage because I was trying to like make notes for like my video, and
We have different ideas about
it
how we
was
should
it
run
was
our
just
group.
like, wait a minute,
Friday
is this the
coming
same
around,
fucking
so
animation?
things gonna fall apart.
No, it's just tough times. Everyone's hungry and people get a little stir crazy when their tummy's empty. And Lee, don't
He's
worry
just
your
like,
head
that's
about
the
them
stupidest fucking
bandits.
thing I've ever
I'm
heard.
sorry you've seen more violence than I'd have thought in your short time, but you all are safe here. Don't worry.
Think I'll go have a look around.
Don't wander too
About
far.
it.
Dinner will be ready before you know it. And thank your friend Koch again for me. She and the kids are in the barn with the cow. That woman is a lifesaver.
Why'd you close the door, Lamb?
that's
That's
what,
creepy as hell.
that's what I was thinking. It was kind of like, bye, see you later, fucker.
Yeah.
Talk to the psycho person. Hey, what's up,
Hello.
Danny Phantom?
Glad I got to use her today. My girl here.
Oh, that's
Wanna go
creepy
for
as hell.
supper then?
It'll be a good one.
I just wanted to exit that conversation for like the funny.
You guys are pretty out in the sticks here.
Hard to find.
You get many visitors?
Not anymore. Bandits, of course. Used to get these school kids on tours back before the dead time.
I remember I went to a farm one time as part of a field trip. I got like this ice cream bar that was vanilla, chocolate, and
How do
strawberry.
you run this place with just one cow?
Used to have more. They get hungry too. Or sick. Got your doctor friend here now, though.
You guys must trade for a lot of fuel to keep the generators running, right?
People get hungry, and a few loaves of bread fetch a high price. Y'all are luckier on this side of the deal now.
You really like that gun.
What's not to like?
It's just a gun.
That's where you're wrong. This is Charlotte. She's as faithful as a star.
Jesus Christ, I don't think I ever went through this dialogue tree. It's so odd.
It'll be a good one.
You have never felt the touch of a woman, have you, Danny? That's all I have to say to that.
All fixed. That should make everyone happy.
I'm pretty sure there's another line of dialogue you can get from Danny if you like go into the barn. You have to do specific things in the barn, but like I've gone through like the episodes so many times that like I know almost every instance you can get like new dialogue. Time to pick the based option.
Not to be rude, ma'am. How come you're out here instead of, you know?
Oh, you want to know why I'm not slaving away in the kitchen? Is that it?
No, I didn't mean for it to sound like that.
Oh, it's okay, darling. Got it slow cooking in the oven. Should be ready before too long.
Hear that sound in the game?
We ran into some trouble out there.
I was just glad you two weren't
I
hurt.
did not.
Those bandits just don't know
My
when to
stomach
quit.
is grumpy.
But my boys, they can hold their own.
I'm just joking. It's the thunder. I like the like. I want to press it.
Ben is nuts.
No, that's not a very nice thing to say, Lee.
He seemed
But
to
it's
enjoy
true.
this woman's death.
I'm sure he didn't. He is sensitive and willing to do whatever it takes to protect this place.
How's Mark doing in there?
Best patient I ever had. Oh, my boys get so much as a scratch and start hollering. He could definitely teach them a thing or two about being tough.
It's like an arrow. You can just pull it out.
You're gonna have to trust me on this, Lee. I've helped.
I do kind of understand. I guess like infection is possible. Like
Yeah, and actually, it is like a common misconception with like arrows and bullets that you shouldn't actually pull them out because it causes more damage.
I've heard with like I've heard with knives it's more dangerous to pull them out than to like actually like keep them in.
Oh yeah, I mean it obviously depends with
Oh yeah, totally.
how and where it was. I assume there on the shoulder probably is easier to just pull the arrow on.
By the way, breaking the game loop, you can literally just take this tool for no reason and already like break down the engine.
Multi-tool.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Just gonna borrow this for a second.
The thing is, the first few episodes of The Walking Dead have like have some freedom. No, wait, oh no, I can't do that. Wait.
I'm glad Andy knows how to fix this if something goes wrong. I'm clueless about this stuff.
Nope, I was wrong. It would have been really funny if you could, but I was wrong.
Yeah. I remember you could take the thing beforehand for absolutely no reason, but I don't remember I could actually do the thing.
He just takes it. Pointy.
Yeah. Who's pointy? Puts it in pocket.
Hey, so what happened at the camp?
You did not
you guys
say hey,
find
you
any
said
more of
Lee.
those guys that hurt Mark?
We found a woman in the woods. She was talking all crazy and had a crossbow. So Danny killed her.
Holy shit. Was she one of those bandits?
I don't know. I think she was trying to tell me something. But then he just went off.
I don't like this, Lee. I still say we should go back to the motor inn where we at least know what to expect.
Do you get the feeling something's going on here?
What makes you say that? What exactly
You
happened
just
at the
said
camp?
that you want to go back to the camp. What do you mean?
What is Blood Waffle on about?
I mean, these backwoods people always give me the creeps. If you ask me, we should just get our
What?
dinner and leave.
You just said. What are you saying? Never seen a more confusing collection of dialogue in my life.
What were you and Kenny arguing about when I came back from the camp?
He's losing it, Lee. He comes over and starts talking about searching the barn and that these people are hiding something.
But you told him to mind his own goddamn business, right? We are guests here, and we don't need to be overstaying our welcome more than we already are.
The way I see it, we just need to skip the dinner and get our food to go. But I'm starting to think your friend over there has another agenda.
I'm gonna go check things out.
Just don't get too nosy. These kinds of people are usually pretty protective of their privacy.
I don't know how to read her thoughts. It's just... Yeah.
Having a crop like that on hand must be great. We're gonna need to learn.
You could tell she was going insane back here. Season 4 is very justified.
This is the start of her downward spiral.
Yeah, she just starts saying a magician that makes 0 sense.
I forgot
It's
what
okay,
option I pressed
Clementine. You
for like
can have her.
Clementine when we were in like Herschel's farm.
It's okay, go ahead.
Whoa. Katya said
Whoa.
maybe could have her baby tonight.
Oh, she's so cute.
We'll see, Clementine.
What's this thing?
Daddy said
Hmm.
it's called a soap.
I can kill the cow with
yeah,
this.
but don't lick it. It's gross.
Well, you can kill someone with it.
I don't know.
I love Clem. She's so great.
Very one of the best characters of The Walking Dead, honestly. At least season 1, season 2, maybe season 2 and season 4, just not season 3.
How do you like that
Not
cow?
Season 3 isn't real. It was a fever dream.
Bruh, I'm gonna be honest, like season 3 is like a comedy if you play it the right way.
Here, Clementine.
Definitely. I don't know if you've seen Call Me Kevin's playthrough
Oh, I've
of the
seen it.
Walking Dead game.
Yeah,
Yeah, season 3 is the best.
I loved his in episode 1. He ends like the episode by saying, "Well, I really like these characters. They're making the worst decisions."
Did you see any strangers around the motor inn who might have taken it?
No. Why?
I think one of the best choices in the game is when you can just like take the deal with the people from the New Frontier, and then David just goes fucking crazy and just shoots him.
I don't know. I haven't thought about having.
That game is allergic to letting you choose what you actually want. Every time you do, the game's just like, nope, get it back to the path.
Be honest, the choice with Trip and Ava is actually very complex when you think about it. You see, you have two characters that you could potentially not give a single fuck about, and you have to choose which one you'd rather let go. The person who's a friend of David and a person friends with Clementine we have no bond with, or like
She
Trip.
looks skinny.
It's very deep.
Trip's honestly like such a fucking unrealistic character. Like episode 2 just completely makes him like an absolute idiot.
Have I missed anything?
Doesn't he also forgive you if you say, yeah, you should die?
Uh,
Oh, you know what? It's fine.
Like duty.
okay, I didn't do the shit option. All right. So Trip forgives you no matter what if he's still alive, but Trip is just fine with protecting you and not his own people in episode 2.
Hey there, Andy.
Yeah.
What a weird guy.
Yeah.
When do you think we might eat?
Hungry, huh? Don't worry. Mama's cooking up some good grub.
We met
He's
this woman
happy.
out in the woods. She seemed to know your brother.
Yeah, he probably talks a little more than he oughta.
Oh, see, they explained it, so
How's
yeah.
the cow?
Well, better now we got Doc on the case.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yep.
Yup. Wow.
Wait, what?
Is there really nothing to look
Wait,
at?
I saw some that left. I'm pretty sure there is probably something was.
Oh yeah, I saw something showing up for half a second as well.
Uh, uh,
Probably just a visual glitch, because I don't think there is anything. Whoa.
Whoa.
Did they let you look at that without anything inside just so you can, like, see the place that you're gonna be hiding in a sec?
Oh,
like
I
beforehand?
didn't even realize that. I didn't realize that.
Just some fence posts. It's a feeding trough.
Thank you, Lee. I could read the name.
I want to play in the hay.
Just stay close to your mom for now.
Okay.
When everyone else in the bar like goes to like the house for dinner, if you go to that exact same place, it'll still have Duck show up, but he'll just be invisible.
That's amazing.
Wait, I was already here. Shit, I have dementia. Wait.
Whoa.
Well,
Looks like a bunch of old dirty clothes. Ooh,
Very interesting.
smells pretty foul.
Oh, that actually is pretty interesting. I just realized. Okay.
blood here, Lee. They're like blood bags. See?
They had to do some blood transfusions on the cow.
Can you actually give cows your own blood and it'll just be fine?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure. Because I know in terms of blood types and everything, there are certain animals that work
Yeah.
with, and like organ transplants from animals, like
You found
very
it too,
often
huh?
pigs will have their pancreas be thingy,
Behind this door.
be
I got a quick look.
transplanted
They got
into
buckets of
humans and it
stuff.
works, so I'm not sure.
Something metal and
Wait, I just realized, where the fuck was Kenny when we were exploring the outside?
Job to be paranoid, Lee. I got my whole family on
He-
this farm right now.
He was hiding.
How about you?
He was hiding. She's not actually... Why would anyone pick that?
I'll protect her no matter what.
I know you will. Look, that guy with Katya, what's his name? He locked it up real tight the second we came in. I definitely heard a noise back there, Lee.
What?
My point is, we gotta know for sure. So go find a hammer or something, and I'll have this thing off in a second. You back me up in case them farmers come running.
Hang on, man. Think this through. You smashed the lock. Then what if it turns out you're wrong? You just fucked your chance to get a good meal in those kids you're trying to protect. Use your head, Kenny.
All right, Professor, what'd you have in mind?
Let me have a look at what we're dealing with first.
Yep, this is definitely a lock. Case closed.
Hey, Lee, you know how to pick a lock, right?
Oh, it's the
Why would you
line.
say that?
It's the
Line.
line. He's
Well,
urban.
You know, urban?
Ah, he said it.
Not saying what I think you're saying.
Jesus, man, I'm from Florida. Crazy shit just comes out of my mouth sometimes. Sorry.
That's the most brilliant, stupidest dialogue that it's in the game. I love it.
I love it.
We can just take off the assembly, have a peek inside, and then replace it all.
They
again
reference
like
it in the
nothing
next
happened.
episode too, so I'm pretty sure they
Sounds
knew
like you got
how
a plan.
people love this.
I'll hang around and keep an eye on the guy with the cow.
Andy,
Shit, I thought that was Danny.
I'll be honest, for like a
Can I
few
help you
years, I
boys
did
find
think
something?
Andy was Danny. I thought Danny was.
I never know which one of them was which.
what's behind this door, Andy?
Just tools. We keep it locked so the people in the woods don't try and grab them. We'd be dead without them. Hey, do me a favor. Don't fuck around with this.
Why are there just lines of dialogue where
Mama gets
where
hurt.
words are just
Andrew,
not
I need
said
your help
by the
again.
audio?
No problem. Right away, Doc.
I don't understand how you can like make it different from subtitles to actual spoken dialogue.
I guess they either maybe used the wrong tape or they were just like okay, this take's good enough. Don't need to like actually be accurate to
Well,
it.
I assume they got like from the script, they
Yeah.
wrote the subtitles, and then when they were recording, the actors did a little ad-libbing because it's just natural
Any
for
thoughts on
them
how
to
we
do that.
distract Andy?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Just look for something outside of the barn. We need him out of here.
Then I like about The Walking Dead is that like the characters like whenever they like the thing about the characters they all feel like real, like they actually sound like
Picked up
people,
something I think could
which is
help
why I
with a
think
lot.
like the games are honestly like pretty cool. At least, very much with season 1 though. They all just like feel like real people like with their
Hey
own
guys,
like
seriously,
problems.
don't fuck around with that.
Yeah.
Come on, enough already.
Well, the guy that just
Hey guys,
killed a
seriously,
woman, not
don't
that
fuck
much.
around
He
with that.
seems like a
Come on,
cartoon
enough
villain.
already.
But other than him, yeah.
Okay, yeah. To be fair,
Oh my god, she's amazing. She's named Charlotte.
to be fair,
Can't
you,
believe I got.
to be fair, you could
So-
also, you could also argue that the bandits are like that. Also, like, the thing with the comics is that they're also kind of campy too. Like, there's, like, fucking Negan has a fucking bat with barbed wire who he calls Lucille. There's a tiger.
Yeah.
There's a tiger as a pet. They just use to kill zombies. At one point in the games, they were just gonna have a tiger show up as like killing the crew, the team.
Did you know that the Supernatural actually referenced the
Shit,
reference
remember
Lucio?
now. Sorry.
Oh really?
All right.
Yeah,
all
so
right.
in like
Be right back, Doc.
it was right after they actually used Negan in the show. They got like they had an episode that started with Sam and Dean like right after hunting a nest of vampires, and obviously their father is played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan in season 1, and so Dean used like a bat with barbed wire to kill the the vampires, and then they get to their bunker, and Dean's just like, "Damn, Dad would have loved this." And I
Well,
think
that's-
that's funny.
Howard
A cool
Kids.
reference.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay. I never did thank you for saving Duck from the walkers back at Herschel's farm.
Gotcha.
Andy will be back any minute. Please hurry.
You can only get that line of dialogue if Andy's just not here. I found it interesting because it just because it just shows that like she's also really concerned about the door. Like Kenny got her
False
concerned.
alarm. I'm back.
Mm.
There's a lot of it like hidden things in the games that like honestly people won't find because it's been like maybe a decade or so. Right. Well, one thing I also love, you can just
Hey
tell
there,
Anne
Andy.
to go outside multiple times.
Danny needs something again.
All right. All right.
I'm
right
in
back,
the
Doc.
same building, my guy. I have not left. I remember
He
watching.
wasn't paying attention.
I remember watching YMS play this game, and for like I think maybe 5 minutes, he
False
just
alarm.
did
I'm
that
back.
choice over and over again. I really don't like his playthrough, but that's like one of the funniest parts about it, because just
there,
it is genuinely funny. Oh, it's
Yeah.
gone.
I'm not a huge fan of his playthrough either. It seems way too antagonistic.
Oh, yeah. I think his
Alrighty then.
his unique dialogue for if you just don't say anything. Yeah. I think his Wolf Among Us playthrough is at the very least kind of better because he was actually kind of having fun being an asshole. It just,
Right.
like, yeah. With the Walking Dead playthrough, it just
I was a
seems like
woman
he
like
wanted to
yourself run
hate
this
it.
whole place.
Oh yeah, I remember during the lead death scene, he felt like he was so cynical. I was like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
he
and
can't get even emotionally invested in this. That's sad.
oh yeah, and also like one thing I will give him is that according to him, when he did multiple, he had to like get different versions of the game on different consoles because for some reason all of his save data corrupted on like one or something, which I don't know what the fuck happened with that, but like at the very least that's a genuine problem. But then he just sucks.
Yeah.
What's going on, Lee? Did something happen?
Yeah.
There may be
And I
something
don't hate YMS.
I'm telling
I
you,
just
Lee,
feel like he's a
the
bit
longer we
too
stay
cynical,
here,
which
the more trouble
I
we're
do get it.
getting
Like if you know, if
ourselves
like you feel like there are
What
problems with
exactly
stuff,
do you
but at the
think
same
I'm
time, it just
supposed to do
feels
about
like
If you want to
it,
go in there and
that's it
start
just feels like
rooting
that's
through
how all
other
his reviews
people's
are.
shit, then get to it.
Well,
If it's up to me,
I
we should just take our
like
food.
YMS for the most part. I think he has a problem with like having a preconception of most things, and if they're like mainstream or
You two are
popular
just
in some
asking for
way,
trouble. But if you
Yeah, that's
insist
and
on
made to be
wandering
popular
around,
is the kind of thing that
let me
he's
take
always
care
gonna
of it.
hate. So it's like
I'm gonna go check
I don't
things out.
think he
Watch
should ever
yourself.
like review a Marvel movie because that's not the kind of film he would ever enjoy, no matter if it's actually a good Marvel movie.
oh
In the
yeah,
same way, like the actual stuff that I think he reviews really well is the like art house films that are way less known.
yeah.
I think he gives a really good insight into it.
I really do not like the Batman video, and what's funny is that like in high school, I knew someone who was also a fan of YMS, and like when the Batman came out, after I watched YMS's review, I talked about the film with him, and he parroted all of YMS's points, besides the point about tone, where he was like, I really like how consistent the film's tone was. Because it just kind of shows how fucking stupid that YMS like point was. Just like, oh, the tone doesn't feel consistent. The tone's too consistent.
I saw a wheelbarrow over there full of garbage. Some bloody clothes.
Things happen on a dairy. Cut myself darn bad just the other day. Blood everywhere.
You seem okay.
I'm tough.
I'm gonna go wait for
That's
supper.
not what your mama says.
It'll be a good one.
It's so stupid for fuck's sake.
We'll finish talking later.
You been getting along with Larry?
He's just a big old sweetheart, ain't he?
Don't know if I would have used those words exactly.
Don't judge, honey. This world is bringing out the worst in people. But if you really look, you'll catch a glimpse of humanity every now and then.
I actually like that line. I like it.
So,
Nice.
what are y'all keeping the barn back there?
Yeah.
Besides cows, I mean.
Well, someone's getting a little curious, aren't they?
I don't mean to pry.
It's nothing interesting,
I
I
don't
can
mean to
promise
pry.
you that much. Just some odds and ends. Takes a lot to run a farm, you know.
Think I'll go have a look around.
Don't wander too far. Dinner'll be ready before you know it.
Alright, time to fuck some shit up.
Oh yeah.
Step 1 to using a generator. Turn it off. Step 2, examine.
Switch.
Step 3, examine. Step
You press the button and you're like, oh, that's what the button says. Okay.
Step 4, use my hands.
Guess I'm gonna need a screwdriver for this.
Step 5, use the screwdriver.
Yeah. All going according to plan.
There you go.
Step 6, turn it back on. Step 7, use touch it.
Damn it! Thing is moving
Oh.
fast.
Step 4, examine it again. Step I
Whatchamacallit?
Step I forgot.
Ow! Damn it! Thing is moving fast.
step something. I don't remember the step genuinely. Okay, I'm taking this out now.
There, that should do it.
Fucking damn.
Somebody mess with my fucking belt.
Fucking thing through a belt. Damn it. Ah, son of a fuck. Oh, this takes
Son of a fuck.
I can't tell if he said fuck or if he said fruck because it just doesn't sound like the subtitle. It's supposed to be one thing, but it's just not. It'd be fun if you talk to him over here. Be like, hey,
It's
I
like,
wonder what
oh
happened.
damn, buddy, that's sad that that's going on with your generator, huh?
Yeah. Damn, it would be unfortunate if somebody purposely did like 10 steps to take it out. I thought there would be something else to say.
Alright.
Mom, Dad, dinner time! It's dinner time!
Okay, honey, let's get that.
Dad, come on, let's eat!
Penny.
The
That's-
voice actor is like,
Don't make
Dad,
me
instead of
wait.
actually speaking loudly. You know, when you pretend to scream because like your parents are asleep. Dad. I always found that funny.
I'm pretty sure you can actually like take if you take too long with this, you just don't see what's behind it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever gone that variant before with a playthrough, but it is like kind of funny because it's just like, hey Lee, what are you doing? Come on, let's have dinner. It's like, oh, okay, and it's just less dramatic. I'm gonna be honest, this is my hot Telltale take. I think they give you too much freedom with the silence stuff because it just makes so many scenes look really fucking goofy if you just do an entire playthrough like that.
Yeah.
boy.
I think it's not even that they give you too much freedom, is that they don't account for you actually doing it. When it's like, if it's a game all about choices, you should account for it.
Look, I just came in and found the door open like that.
Probably my idiot brother. Hey, was anyone with you just now?
No,
Not the doc?
no, she went in the house.
Oh, good. Yeah,
Nobody
good.
will find the body. It's so much less dramatic.
Wow!
Angel.
Oh
Excuse
boy!
us, we had to block the back door after Walker got upstairs. Don't worry, that was a while ago, and I ain't been back inside since.
Everybody sit down. Now go get the meat.
I do like the scene setting for this scene because it is kind of like at this point we
I
know
could eat a
something.
horse.
Where's
Yeah.
Ron?
Now don't you worry about him.
I've seen people be
Oh,
like,
right.
"Oh, well, what are they gonna do? What was their plan if they didn't find Mark? Were they just what were they expecting?" And it's sort of like, well, it's obvious by this point they probably know that they're figuring out what's going on, so they're just prepared for like anything to go wrong.
Yeah.
I love the fact that they
Oh,
just
that's hilarious.
I love the fact they just have that game and oh cool for some reason the controller setup is now just doing like it's like I can move the reticle but it's just doing the mouse layout for it.
Yeah. Oh, there are some points in the game that it's like that even on Xbox. But you should be using a mouse anyway, so it's just the game telling you
Yeah.
that you're cringe.
And his college degree. These boys aren't stupid. And he's baseball.
You can get a college degree and still be
Seems like
stupidly.
It's been years since kids were playing sports for fun. High school diploma. This dairy must have meant a lot to them before the walkers destroyed everything.
And you also get an alternative line of dialogue during a sequence later if you like look at this photograph.
This must be Terry. walkers aren't getting through that thing.
And a fun bit of cut content. This was apparently supposed to be like the backstory for why the father isn't there. Like he died from like the walker that came in.
Gauze pads. I could use a shave.
No, Lee, keep your beard. Don't let
Yeah,
anyone,
Lee looks cool with the beard.
Dude, somebody posted like photos of Lee and Kenny without beards on like a server, and it's just so like, it's so like weird. They just look. It's weird because like Kenny's supposed to be old, but he just looks even older without it. I don't know how that's possible.
Well, probably it looks more wrinkly and stuff like that.
It's cool they have like a look back thing. If you like look back, then like Lee just turns around.
That is cool.
But I'm assuming the Mark streams aren't supposed to be canon. They're just supposed to be like, hey, get your ass up here.
Yeah, I assume it's just video game logic.
I'm pretty sure that.
But not even logic. It's just video game telling you where to go.
And also,
like
in that time, Lee acknowledged the yell. I still want to count it as canon.
Yeah.
They need so much morphine for candles. Smart. Musty as hell. I guess someone needed some first aid recently.
Yeah, he's Mark.
What is
what do you mean? You know what's Mark?
IV tube, saline. What would dairy farmers need with this kind of stuff?
I'm not gonna like look at this, but I want to like show. So it's like gonna go into this room. See like. Yep, this is a room, and what we see here, a suitcase, and not a suitcase, bookshelf.
Where the hell is Mark? Thought Brenda said he was up here resting.
See.
Curious.
Curious.
Farm books, cookbooks, nothing out of the ordinary here.
There ain't no how to murder book here. That's really odd.
Feels like there's a
Murder 101.
Are there bathrooms that work like that?
Huh, where is that cord going?
No, so.
Like, I kind of wanted to see where it's like. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. I just wanted to see if like you could see the cord leading down somewhere downstairs, but I just want to see if there's more lines now. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. It's not letting me. Right.
Farm books, cookbooks, nothing out of the ordinary here.
Lee, we just turned the light on.
I like the soundtrack here.
Yeah.
Mark, what the hell happened?
Why do people keep asking what happened to Mark?
What the hell happened to your legs, man? Don't eat.
I have to wonder, like, what did they cut off Mark's legs with?
Oh, he gets saw.
Actually, yeah, that'd be a good explanation. I would just imagine they use plastic knives. Anyways, on your marks, get set, go!
Clementine, no!
When I replayed the game in 2020, I pressed the like it's people option,
Oh, sit your ass down, lady.
and if you
This
do
lady has
that,
made you a meal.
like
Yeah, Lee,
they'll
what's gotten
just
into you?
downplay it, and Clementine will just eat the meat because they're like, yes, there are people down here.
You're eating
Oh yeah.
human meat.
That's crazy.
The hell?
Ridiculous.
Ah, scaring the kids, Lee.
Lee, what the hell is wrong with you?
Don't indulge him, Lily. There's always something with this guy.
Fuck off.
Mom, I was
It's
eating
always
that.
something with
What is
this
going
guy.
on?
Go upstairs.
Racially
and look.
motivated.
You'll find a guy with
Yeah.
both of his legs hacked off. This is a dairy, not a ranch. Think about it.
I love how he's still leading the guy.
It's true.
Andy or Danny, I don't know which one.
Everything could have turned
Yeah.
out okay for you folks.
He would have died anyway. We gotta think about living.
Settle down.
He's still
honey.
alive
Grown
without
up
both
and
of his
earned
legs. I
yours,
think he could actually have
honey.
survived.
Not to waste.
Well, to be I could just I could understand it from their
Now
like
we got monsters
insane ideology where it's like,
roaming
oh
around
well,
that do nothing but eat
Oh no, yeah, they're justifying it
Take
to
your
themselves.
hands
It's not
from
that kind of
right
thing
to
where I
left,
think they're
eat
yeah, no, no,
being
We
logical.
can
Yeah,
put
yeah,
that
yeah.
meat to better use.
Oh, I'm gonna puke.
We outnumber you.
Yeah, I didn't say it as a criticism or just commenting
yeah.
on the game.
that's not a very nice thing to
Andy is
imply.
right. We go after folks who were gonna die anyways, one way or another.
One way or another.
Like y'all.
Clementine, run! Nobody's going anywhere.
We got lots of use for y'all right here.
What the what? The fucking what?
Put your guns down! We're walking out of here!
my
Mommy,
fucking family.
I don't want to die. Mommy, what did I eat?
Everyone, everything will be okay.
Or the
Lee? Lee?
I have to do it.
Ah!
That's like one of the best silent options in the game.
Coming up!
okie dokie.
Damn door! You can't keep us in here! Open up! I will tear you fuckers apart
Stop
with
that
my bare
banging.
hands!
We gotta find another way out of here.
You sick fucking bastard!
I'm pretty sure there is supposed to be like throw up animation.
Open this
I
door,
didn't see
goddammit!
anything there.
I will knock the goddamn
Dad,
door down!
stop.
It was a person. They tried to make us eat a person.
But you didn't do
Yeah.
it.
No.
The rest of us did, goddammit! If you hadn't dragged your feet...
Come on, Dad. Now
You
is not
dragged
the
your feet. It
time.
was your fault, you dumbass. He told you.
You okay?
I
It's
wonder.
always something with
I
this
wonder.
guy.
I wonder if if it's the exact same dialogue. If you tell if you say that like you won't go to the dairy farm earlier in the episode.
This goddamn
Yeah.
sucker was the one who brought us here!
Not
You
sure.
all just shut the fuck up.
I'm scared.
Don't be. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna find us a way out of here.
You're worse than the walkers!
Dad, please.
Salt licks. Pretty heavy.
Think we could heave it through the door?
Nah, door's too solid.
Please settle down.
Come on, Larry. Do you really want to attract their attention?
Yeah, I want to attract their attention, so I can fucking kill them!
Guess your new girlfriend wasn't all she was cracked up to be.
What the hell is your problem? You were a prick back at the motor lodge, even after I saved your fucking life.
And then you.
And you went
Oh, yeah,
out of
but you
your
also tried to
way
kill me one time.
Be an asshole to me tonight. You must really hate me.
You hate me too.
Guess what? You're stuck with me. I plan to be around long after you're gone. And if you turn, I'll be the one to put the axe through your skull.
Dad.
You're not worth hating.
Open up, goddammit!
No.
Honestly, yeah.
Not worth the energy to
Well,
hate.
his animation to like hit the door just changed to him suddenly turned around.
Yeah.
Your dad's not making things any easier for us.
Open the fucking
Dad,
door!
stop.
God damn it! There's more of us on the way!
Larry! Fuck it.
I didn't know that was an op. Wait, hold on.
Dad's not making things any easier
Yeah, me neither.
for us.
Open the fucking
Dad,
door!
stop.
God damn it!
Dad, this is.
I'll break that
Oh
guy
damn it! I
down.
exhausted all of the choices before like it just cuts this scene.
Easy.
I don't actually know how much time it takes for like this to trigger.
No. Dad, come on. Dad! Oh god, he stopped breathing. I think he's had a heart attack.
Shit. Is he dead?
I mean, yeah, he takes heart meds, so
Help me.
good person.
If he's dead,
He's not dead.
Well, not yet. You should definitely try to reanimate him.
You think they would have like some hard medication on hand in case?
Lily, I'm sorry. I truly.
I assume they were looted for it by the farmers.
No, that's actually a fair point.
We can bring
What?
him
What?
back.
What?
Leave!
Hmm.
We'll mourn him later, but right now we have to keep him from coming back.
No! God damn it, Kenny. He's not dead.
We can't kill him if he's not dead, Kenny.
Remember how hard it was for you to get that monster off of Katya? And Larry's twice his size. It's him or us.
Look,
Good
Kenny,
point.
back at the drugstore,
Yeah, no, yeah, I will agree that is
Look,
like a fair
I gave him
point.
the benefit of the doubt. Maybe we should do the same
Well, I
now.
think this scene is interesting because I can see both sides really well.
Yeah, this is it's actually a good choice. I'll be honest.
Remember what Ben said.
Yeah.
Gotta destroy the brain. Come on, Lee. You can't be in the middle on this one. You gotta have my back this time.
God damn it, Lee. I need you. Please help me.
Come on, Dad. Come on.
Wake up.
Hate him, but
Wake
like
up.
I'm not the judge, jury, and executioner in my opinion.
No. No, I don't think so.
Okay, let me take over. Keep checking his pulse.
Anyways, time for me to spam the A button.
Are you stupid?
Yeah.
He's gonna turn. You're putting
I
all
love
this
that you can
on
actually
son of a
keep
bitch.
trying to reanimate him after Kenny's killed him.
And wait, what? Did you see that?
Kenny,
It didn't even show the it didn't even show the Solik hit him.
it had to be done.
You don't know that.
Shit, I couldn't see it. I was looking away for like half a second.
They didn't even show the animation of the Solik getting hit. It just skipped it because I pressed A too many times.
That's hilarious.
That's never happened before. Okay, so I think the reason why that happened was because I was pressing it so many times that like it may have I don't exactly know if it's possible, but like it may have triggered the animation of like Larry's mouth moving for like 2 times, and
Yes, for
it
now.
might have canceled out
We
the like
still need to find a way out.
mashing.
Right.
I didn't know that could happen.
But you gotta be strong right now. I need you to be strong. Think about something else, something hopeful.
Like what?
How about your walkie-talkie? Those pretend talks with your mom and dad. Don't those make you feel better?
Sometimes. We're gonna get out, right? You found a way out?
No, I kind of just talked to
Way
Larry
Out
until
is
he
a
had.
different game.
No, I kind of just talked to Larry until he had a heart attack. Clementine.
I'm sorry, Lily. I know it was necessary, but I just wish Clem didn't have to witness shit like this. I worry what it's gonna do to her.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it, Lee. You think I like doing what I did? I'm the guy who couldn't bear to watch the family dog get put down. But if we want to survive this shit, we gotta have the balls to do the hard thing. Or at least one of us has got to.
I don't necessarily disagree, but like, you know, you could have just held it over his head in the case that like he turned. I mean, honestly, it's kind of like more like a shitpost idea, but like imagine they just put like a salt lick on his chest. They held another salt lick on the like top of him. Well, although to be fair, it'd be...
Do it like Mjolnir in Thor.
Yeah. Right. Let's see.
Look, if we're gonna survive this shit, we got to work together. How do you expect Lily to work with us after what she just saw you do?
If she wants to live, she'll work with us. If she doesn't, then the hell with her.
That's... I fucking love dialogue options. When I press them, they just exit out of the tree.
Talk a big game.
Yeah.
Would you do the hard thing if it was Katya or Duck?
It's never gonna come to that. Not if I have anything to do with it.
Does he know?
You know the St. John's might have...
No! They need Katya, remember? She's the whole reason they brought us here. And no doubt they're using Duck as a bargaining chip.
I hope you're right.
I know I'm right. I just gotta get to him, that's all.
What I like is if you actually sided with Kenny, like Lee will be more like primed to like agree with him on stuff, and that's just more because like, I just like it because it just shows like, with like Lily he's more like skeptical, but like with Kenny, if he's just more like willing to agree with his ideas, even they seem like a bit ludicrous.
What?
Yeah.
You don't want to hang me up on a meat hook and leave me to rot?
What I want isn't important.
That's kind of
What I
extreme.
know
I
is their
just didn't want to
safety
kill
in numbers.
someone.
You got any ideas?
The air conditioner.
I like how the conversation just ends like
Yeah.
a normal person would say. But what about the air conditioner? She's just like, nope, that's it. That's the whole
There ought to
idea.
be an air vent behind this unit. Maybe
The
big
Eureka
enough for
moment.
one of us to fit through.
Does the air conditioner come off?
I think I could take it off if I had something to remove the screws. The multi-tool. Of course they took it. Shit.
Maybe there's something else we could use. I've got a rock.
Ah, a rock won't help. But a coin might do the trick. Do you have a coin?
That's right. I just think that's really cute. Just like, I have a rock.
You can remove these screws. The AC should come down
She's
easy.
trying to help. Bless her.
It's not coming off that way.
Finally, you have to have more imagination, more grit.
It's not coming off that way.
All right, enough with imagination, enough with grit.
He was still alive, Lee. He was still alive.
I'm not gonna say Larry was a good father.
To think about saving your own life now.
I am not gonna say he was a good anything.
Yeah.
I think I may have found a way out of here, but I need something to remove the screws on the air conditioner. If you had something
Oh,
I could
yeah.
use as a screwdriver, a coin or something.
No.
What about him? Look, I know this is a terrible time for it, but back at the motor inn, Larry mentioned something about keeping coins in his pockets.
What do you want? My blessing to loot his corpse?
Your
Yes.
permission.
Yeah,
Do what you have to do.
and then if you like helped kill Larry after like Lee asks about like where he would keep the coins, Lily's just like, fucking vulture. Like, you gave your consent already, my gal.
Changing.
Well, to be fair, I don't expect her to act extremely illogical when
Yeah,
her
yeah.
dad just died
That's-
because of these people in the room with her. Shitty situation for everyone involved,
My mother.
especially her.
Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm taking it. Huh. He still carried his wallet. Here we go. 2 quarters. And a dime.
And a dad.
Just gotta remove these screws and get this unit off. It's not coming off that way.
All right. I don't know why, but I really like that like quarter model. It just looks really like clean. It like the
That's true. I like it too.
it just really pops out.
There's our way out, Lee.
Sacrifice the child.
Looks like it'll probably lead right into that back room.
It's too small for us to fit through.
I can do it.
Go quickly.
Go quickly.
I'm scared.
You'll be fine as long as you move fast enough.
Okay.
You're gonna
This
be
is
fine.
What do I do when I get
this is
out?
the most realistic air vent because it's not like band shaped.
Is it the first time that they send Clem into a tiny space to
Yeah.
do stuff for it?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Beginning of that trend.
A beginning of her character arc.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Did anyone see you?
By the way, do you wanna know what I called the stream?
Where are you going?
What do you care?
Let me see it. Hermio connects the button.
It was
It's
meant to be a
amazing.
Madam Web reference.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Hermio connects.
I just need a minute to say goodbye. Hey, we're good.
I had this stream open all this time and I didn't I didn't realize the name. That's amazing.
Shit, he's gonna get us all killed. Stay here. Take care of Lily, okay?
I will.
You know, what I honestly just don't get is like if the whole idea of the like seeing what was behind this was like what like Kenny heard a noise. So like did so like the implication should have been that there's just like was a person here, but it just seems like it was one of the machines or like devices that made a noise or something. Seems weird.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying
Yeah, it's either coincidental
yeah.
and you just heard a noise, or they were cutting Mark there and then they just brought him to the house instead of leaving him in the barn.
I feel like that'd be really weird because it's just like how would they be able to transport him like without anyone else noticing?
Well, they have morphine. They keep mentioning
Well, I mean,
about
but
morphine.
without,
They can knock him out with it.
but no, like the thing is, yeah, you could like make Mork fall asleep, but at the same time, I think everyone else would just notice like somebody carrying a body.
Maybe they have a way of doing it unnoticed.
They put him on a rug and roll him up.
Ugh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
I'm pretty sure like these were supposed to be more red in the like original version, but they kind of made the gray so it could just not look as gross, I guess.
These people.
Right.
Also, when I was doing a silent playthrough, I turned off the graphic black, and it was around the period when Larry got his head head like snapped, that I realized that like the blood just really pops out, and if you have the graphic black disabled, it's just like highlighted. Like it just should not be highlighted.
That's hilarious.
Jesus, this is really butcher people.
Sick bastards. All of them.
I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Clement. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Kenny. Damn.
Damn. Camera angles sometimes in this game are so weird.
Yeah. All that build up. There's a. I'm pretty sure there's all you don't have to like. You know what? Like, I'll ask you. What should I take? Should I take the hay hook, the mini cow prod, or the sickle?
I usually take the hay hook, but I honestly don't know.
All right. I want to do the mini cow prod because it's like it. Not a lot of people are probably gonna use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the only one I've never used, so yeah.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Getting my family back.
What are you gonna do? Walk up and grab his gun?
Good a plan as any.
Season 2 is strangely consistent with that though. There's that like scene from episode 3. I'm gonna take his gun and shoot this next son of a bitch I see. Also,
Kenny's very shoot first, ask
Yeah.
questions later type.
Also, I'm just gonna like. So like, there's a lot of dialogue here that people will just miss because they immediately go forward. Would you want to hear what he has to?
Um, yeah, I find this interesting.
Yeah, I love the dead asshole one.
Yeah, they definitely drugged him with
Yeah, I like how they like they they like canonically like establish that he's just a dumbass.
Yeah, treat me like I'm some screw up. This is cool. I like this.
What is Blood waffling on about?
I know that sometimes people are like, "Oh, I hate when like characters talk to themselves in media," you know, because it's like, oh, just exposition and whatnot. But I find it so like realistic because I talk to myself all the time.
Oh yeah, totally. He's so angry. All right, it's gonna start repeating dialogue now. Time to go ahead.
Ted, what are you doing outside the barn?
Oh, shit. Just guarding the place like you said.
Quit sitting out in the rain.
What's he doing out there?
I don't know. Mama says we can't keep that many folks alive and not expect
I'll keep an eye on it.
If one to
Ready
keep,
to act when I say.
kill.
See what he's doing now.
Not the kid. Enough meat on the trail.
Where is he?
Oh, I know, neighbor. This is my favorite part, too. When I let one think they can just walk right out.
Any closer?
See where he is
Never
at.
even look down.
And the jump scare.
What, Kenny? I was out for like 1 second.
Fucker thinks this is a game.
See where he is at.
Huh? Huh?
Where's the jump scare? Well, yeah.
Can you see?
Pretty Fazbear.
This actually is structured exactly like a Five Nights at Freddy's game. This scene. That's amazing.
Dude.
Take a look through the cracks.
Oh, well,
Okay, what?
jump scare.
Wow, that works so well.
Good plan. Good plan. Lily, my girl.
Well, I've never seen this scene go as fast if you like don't help Kenny, because usually there's like a 1 second period where Kenny will just look at you while like Andy's just loading his gun at pointing his gun at you and he just doesn't shoot you. I do like that Kenny is regretful.
Yeah.
You see? You understand now, don't you? You can have me. It's how the world works now. Give part of yourself so others can live.
I should fucking kill you right now.
Go off, Queen.
Mark never volunteered to be food!
You gotta keep me alive. If you kill me, the meat gets tainted. You can't eat it.
You're already tainted.
You ain't gonna kill me. Just like he didn't kill Jolene. You don't have what it takes. Fucking coward.
This is not how the world works now. You won't make me kill you!
Ooh, making that choice really got me out of my breath.
To be fair, I never know what to choose in moments like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill. I'm gonna remain moral, but at the same time, these are fucking cannibals, and they killed Mark.
Yeah.
Go.
To be fair, I think that
I'll
like
cover you.
it would make sense if like this is a part of like if you're going for like the arc of like a redeemed Lee where he doesn't like resort to like murder, I guess. But like I do think it also kind of does make sense if you kill him, but then you spare the other guy.
Yeah,
There's
I
also
think honestly, this episode is just really well made.
it is
Like
also
choices like this, and everything at the end is just like, damn, that's good.
also there's the Doug alternative of this scene, and he like the way you find out that he's out here is that he uses a laser pointer to get your attention.
That's great.
Oh no, one zombie. What's a man to do?
Carly, I forgot you existed. It's been way too long since we last streamed. I was like, what the fuck is this?
For real.
They attacked us.
I knew it. I told you we couldn't trust them.
Shut the fuck up.
How many of them are there?
2 left.
Ben doing like I
Larry's
told
dead.
you, still
They
fuck
chopped
up.
off Mark's legs and tried to feed him to us.
Shit. Is everyone else okay?
I like how there's just a rain overlay over the
Oh.
screen, so when they cut back, it's the same rain.
All right, we're
Oh my
coming down.
god, it oh my god, it is.
Go around
What
the
the
fence.
what the
There's a
shit?
back way in. Keep looking for Kenny.
I never noticed
Rendering
that.
rain is actually really hard, so I get it.
Yeah.
It's just so funny.
Because when the shot for when like the scene started, it showed like the it's like the oh that's not even like rain falling down the roof. That's just like animated.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
just rain overlay. It's the first time I've noticed that.
I can't unsee it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also some dialogue here too.
Yeah. Now I feel like it's not raining at all. Like everything is dry.
Rain isn't
Because I
real.
noticed it. Yeah.
There should be dialogue here because there's supposed to be like a. Did
I think it plays if you get it a little bit closer.
Either that or I went too far to where it just doesn't trigger.
Maybe.
Because like I think like Andy's supposed to say like, oh something's wrong, I have to go out back. Either that or he already did it, I missed it.
Danny, is that you? What's going on out there?
Yeah, it's me.
God, this game's great.
Lee,
Yeah.
get back! Don't come in here. And to go moving around, didn't ya?
Let her go, Brenda.
Lee, please don't you take another
I love the rain and thunder here because it makes Lee look like super imposing.
It does, yeah. So yeah, like examining this photo gives you like a different dialogue option in one of these interactions.
Yeah, yeah. I've done that.
Put the gun down, bitch!
Think about your husband, Brenda. When he had wanted his dairy turned into a slaughterhouse.
I think this is specifically the like option that changes.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I think this is fucking stupid. They didn't tie him down.
Don't do anything stupid!
Cause like presumably if you're like if you're doing this like you're like eating people, you would know that like at some point like if they like die of blood loss, they will turn to a walker.
That's actually interesting, yeah. I might not know.
At the very least, I could assume that they would think that he'd still be alive, but I'd still say like precautions would be like good thing.
This dairy was your pride. Look what you've done to it.
Stop! I mean it!
I do like how it like goes back to that line Mark says earlier where he's like, I got your back if anything goes south.
Yeah. It did come through one last time. What a guy.
Doc, where's Teddy?
I said, don't move, asshole! Don't you fucking hurt him!
Oh my god.
Let him go, goddammit!
How did this happen while we were out there?
Andy, don't shut up.
Well, I assume that in his wisdom, Kenny ended up fucking up everything.
Well, like I'd imagine like they would because Kenny isn't in sight, so they should both be behind the house during that whole entire thing.
You brought this on yourself.
No, you did this. All we wanted was a little gas to keep ourselves safe.
Carly.
Carly, I thought you were a good shot. Why did you fucking hit his ear? Damn.
Oh, low. Oh, low.
Time to spam A again.
Yeah. This is one part that I actually genuinely find really odd, is that I don't think anyone has the neck strength to actually stop this.
Yeah, I think you told me this before.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like, you can do this for, like, a while, but, like, at some point it, like, forces you to, like, not be able to win this.
Yeah.
Yep. Wait, whoa.
If you don't look at the screen, you could imagine something very different going on.
Yeah, totally. Look at his face. He's so excited to be killing this guy.
He looks so evil.
Alright, I'm done. If I get a game over... Yay! No, game over.
Lily!
Damn, nice shot.
Come on, I
barely even.
I have to do this in the right coordination, otherwise I won't get the special cutscene. Because there's a special cutscene if you punch him enough times.
Interesting.
Like a cheat code.
I like how his nose turned red before he punched him.
Oh yeah, damn, I fucked his whole deal up.
Lee, that's enough.
Oh, that water puddle does not look good. It looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not, the reflection's not even a reflection. Well, I mean, to be fair, I guess the reflections probably weren't that great back then.
Yeah,
like,
usually reflections were just
well, it's fine
the
there.
same. Yeah.
You don't look like shit, dude.
It's over! Fuck you!
The feelings that like this scene emits in the first playthrough is just really powerful, honestly. Just
Yeah.
the music. Oh wow, his cheek.
They're both dead.
He already looks like a zombie.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the point.
What the fuck did you do?
And I think I've told you this before, but Telltale actually tracked how many punches players
Don't
threw.
you dare walk away from me, Lee!
Interesting. That's cool.
Yeah.
Get back here and finish this, Lee!
I keep saying this, but I really can't wait to do that Walking Dead video, because like I'm gonna be able, because I want to like try and like cover a lot of stuff that other people haven't. Like there's like I've told you about this before, but like there's the Play-In Dead, which is a bunch of like behind the scenes for like the game that was promoting it.
Yeah.
It just, you can feel the passion for this game. It's just really cool.
I really like stuff like that. Just
Yeah.
talking about like, yeah.
And then the entirety of the Season 2 Play-In Dead was on IGN.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, mama did. I can't get the rain thing out of my head now. Fuck. Oh, hey, it stopped raining now.
Hey, Lee. I'd say I'm
Oh
sorry
yeah,
for
I
leaving the
forgot that
hotel unattended,
the
but
car thing happens.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
glad you showed up when you did. If you hadn't taken that shot at Andy, we might not have gotten out of there.
were they really killing people? For food?
Yeah, and Clementine almost ate some.
It's really satisfying
What?
for some of the choices where
I
like
stopped
they
her.
actually work
Can't
with
leave
the
her with no
scene and
cover.
it doesn't just
This
skip to
fucking
another part of a
room,
scene.
It's hiding just
Mm.
Because like
unspeakable
there are
shit
times
at
where like you
every
press a
turn.
choice and
Katya
it
managed your
entirely
office while she was
switches
in the
to
house.
different
She said it was with your
positions for the
stuff.
characters. And then there's like scenes where
I found it while I was
if
looking
a
for the
character's
people who
walking
shot
and you press
Mark.
like an option,
Do
like
you
they,
want
they actually talk while they're
Why don't
walking
you
and it
keep
doesn't
it?
just skip to another
Sometimes
part
it
of their
helps to
walking
have something you can
animation.
document your thoughts on.
I don't know if I'm explaining it properly.
Yeah, I think so. I think I get.
How are you doing?
I'll be fine. Just not as young as I used to be. Hun, go on ahead and give me and Lee a second. There's gonna be fallout.
For killing Lily's dad? Yeah, I would imagine so.
What do you think?
You murdered Larry.
Fuck you, man. You're alive because of me. Why didn't you have my back?
I saved your wife and kid.
No, I saved them by making sure Larry didn't kill us.
Okay, but I technically saved them.
Yeah,
Ergo,
there
I'm
are
right.
two.
Yeah.
I couldn't do
There are
it.
two different points of saving.
Well,
Kenny, you're
maybe
nitpicking
we should
and
stay out of
biased.
each
I
other's
win.
way
Bye
for a
bye.
while.
I don't necessarily think Kenny is wrong. It's just sort of
Lee,
like you said
those
before.
bad people
Each
dead?
side has their like own has good points.
Yeah, it's a very gray situation, which I like. And unlike many of the other Walking Dead episodes, this one
They were
actually
very
deals with the
bad people,
grayness well.
but if they
Yeah.
die, it won't be because I killed them.
Okay.
God, I can't
Dad,
wait to get to a new
what's that
frontier where we
noise?
just deal with evil McEvil. I love shooting kids.
Oh God.
Oh
More
man,
strangers.
The New Frontier is gonna be funny.
it's, it so is.
It does annoy me that the thing with the car, when in the last episode, the guy's like, "Oh, he stole my stuff." Like I didn't want to. Like I don't care.
Oh yeah, I do find it wonky if like you don't if you like side with Kenny because the thing they do attempt to justify it by like, oh well, he quote unquote hears on like the stuff Clementine says about Lee, so I make that changes his mind and it's like, oh, I want to take her. I think in reality he would have like tried to like kidnap Clementine no matter what, but I still think that the stranger as like a character, he kind of works, but at the same time I feel like he could have been done much better.
Oh yeah.
Don't shoot! We're here to help!
Because I've actually gotten in, because I told you about this, but I've been like getting into Undertale and like Deltarune, and they actually kind of do a similar thing like that, but like they kind of they well, because like the thing with this game is that they uses the choices to like highlight character dynamics and also like your relationships.
Figures.
With well, Undertale kind of does the
Crap.
same thing, but it makes gameplay
you gotta
aspects
see this.
integral to like the story kind
Shitload
of.
food and supplies
So
Uh-huh.
like
back here.
they kind of like bring it up within the story. That's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to like spoil it.
Right.
But they actually
Interesting.
handle it really
Could
well
save
because
all
it
of
like
us.
what it means in
Not
thematically.
all of us.
The audacity of this
I don't know
bitch.
if these people are dead.
If they come back, then we're just monsters who came out of the woods and ruined their lives.
This stuff
Indeed.
isn't ours. Dad, whose car is it?
Don't worry about that, Duck. It's ours now.
It's abandoned, Ducky. Don't worry.
What if it's not? What if it's not abandoned? What if it is someone's?
L plus ratio plus we're taking the car Clem plus okay.
I usually
We have
side
to
with
take this,
Clem.
Clementine.
Yeah.
We needed to.
Yeah,
survive.
I do that too, but like it's just sort of like
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but it's not about right and wrong anymore.
Ultimately, it doesn't really matter.
yeah. I do kind of like the scenario because it's like after everything that happened, is this like we're fucked. We need something good in our lives.
It's locked.
Yeah.
No shit, I already tried that. But I heard you take the keys from up front.
It's locked.
No shit, I already tried that. I heard you take the keys from up front.
That's amazing. Just like, yeah, I know it's locked. You have the keys, and then you do it again.
And I actually do like this. They're playing the song from the start of the episode at the motel.
Oh, that's cool.
It's nice like highlighting because it's sort of like they started off in a really shitty position. They're like in an even more shittier position, but they still but they have all this food now. So they have all these stuff now. So it's kind of like a quote unquote silver lining.
Uh-huh.
This hoodie looks to be about your size. Why don't you hold on to this?
Have
Might
you
be a
ever
coat.
watched Kangaroo Jack?
It's not mine.
Nope.
This hoodie is a reference to Kangaroo Jack because the kangaroo in that movie wears the hoodie. So Clementine is like so Clementine wearing the hoodie is just a canonical reference to like
Yours now.
the Kangaroo Jack movie.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Hey, there were some batteries in one of those boxes. I thought they might work in your camcorder. Here, you can have some too. For your walkie-talkie.
Batteries, huh? Think you can handle those?
You're not gonna let me live that down, are you?
Sorry if you can hear my cat meowing.
Oh no,
He's
don't worry, I
being
can't
a
hear
little
it.
ascension seeker.
Oh, God.
And also the thing with the battery line is
I don't wanna see
Harley
this.
will say that no matter if you did her little side quest.
Oh, really?
shit.
Yeah. They're in the woods. I honestly don't think this makes sense because like when we get the view of the woods in the episode, it's like very like it's ground level and this is just in a higher position. So is she just on the fucking tree?
Maybe. I do think this works really well after the entire episode.
Yeah,
Like, on its own, the next episode it gets a bit odd. But on
yeah.
its own, I like this of ending the episode like, oh shit, they're being watched.
Yeah.
Can you help me find it?
I will be honest though, I think they didn't do the bandits well in the game. I think that the idea of them is like interesting, but just like I just think that like the bandits are stupid kind of.
The dead don't
Mhm.
kill their own. It's the living you gotta be afraid of. The people I used to call friends. The people who took... Don't worry, little girl. Bandits got their eye on that dairy. As long as they keep getting food from them.
I really like the cliffhangers for season 1. It just because after season 1, it just feels like the cliffhangers are there to be cliffhangers.
Yeah.
Because it's not like almost all the endings don't lead to like the next scene for season 1. They just lead into an entirely new story. But with like season 2, for example, it just leads into like the same story kind of.
Yeah. I think season 3 especially is just like, okay, we're just cutting off at an arbitrary point because you wanted to sell the game.
Yeah. And as you can tell, oh my god, that lighting looks awful. Lee is wearing his episode 2 outfit despite the fact that so they changed that during development.
You murdered her dad.
I did what I had to, and you know it. Maybe people out there got things lined up better. Better than us, at least. Could be folks who have all this shit figured out.
Do people get mad when
Oh,
they're scared?
Clementine, what?
Yeah, they do.
This is crazy. I'm the one keeping this group going.
We can sort this all
Her
out,
arms
alright?
and
We can
the
sort
hood
this
was
out.
black.
I'll tell you what we need to sort out. We can't let one person fuck this up for everyone else!
My favorite part of the Call Me Kevin Walking Dead Let's Play is when that part played, he was like, "We'll see about that." Yeah, let's see. 56% of players left in the die. Damn, I didn't know 56% of players had ADHD like myself and just looked at everything in the environment. See, you and 61% of players had Danny shoot her. No, I just didn't shoot her. I didn't make someone do that. He did it on his own.
Yeah. I
You
don't like the wording of a lot of this stuff. It's always like, I didn't let, I didn't
savior,
have him shoot.
savior, interrogation, pragmatism, revenge, survival. You and 51% of players didn't help. You and 61% of players didn't kill both brothers. You and 51% of players stole food. Yeah, episode 2 holds up actually. I think pretty well. I think that
Yeah.
I think with season 1, I think that like all episodes have some like weird stuff, but I still think they like hold up really well on a story level.
Mm-hmm.
I've been kind of lighting up on like episode 4. I think that like it's still like a bit rushed, but I think that like a lot of the character stuff is still like really good.
Agreed.
Yeah. I I think like a lot of people praise episode 2, and I honestly like I honestly really like do see why people really like it. I kind of do prefer episode 3 a bit more, but I do like understand why a lot of people consider episode 2 to be like the best episode in the series.
Yeah, I think I would say it's probably the best.
Do you think you'd be down for one more episode, or do you think like you'll be done with?
Oh, I don't think I have enough time.
All right.
Well, it's not even enough time. I don't think I have the energy. It's 11 p.m. and
Oh,
so
no,
I'm probably gonna go to sleep soon.
I understand that. Also, one of the credits was like a Game of Thrones reference, which is actually kind of funny considering they made the Game of Thrones game.
Oh, really? What's the reference?
Wait, what?
What's the reference? I didn't.
Oh, no, no. Like one of the names in the credits was like the winter is coming, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I honestly want to try out the Game of Thrones like game they did, but like you just can't because it's just delisted. Recently, like have you heard of Strong Bad?
I think so. I
Yeah.
recognize the name.
It's based off Homestar Runner, and they had to delist that because they didn't have the license anymore.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, it was fun streaming this. Can't wait to do episode 3. Maybe next week. That'd be cool. But honestly, just nice to get back into streaming. I'm still like I'm still a bit I'm a bit awkward because of just haven't done this for a while. But I'm looking forward to getting back into it. And I know not a lot of people probably watched, but if anyone's seen this on the archive, hope you all have a great day. And it was nice streaming with you, Sky.
Yeah, it was fun. We shall hopefully do it again soon.